Hello, welcome back. I got PR from Prada. How cool is this? I can't believe they sent little old me Prada makeup. But yeah, I'm buzzing about it. So of course, I'm going to put it all to the test for you. So I've got 3 different lip balms. I also have one of the new reflective lip glosses. I have I think this is an eyeshadow, not an eyeshadow, an eyeliner. Yeah, an eyeliner, mascara and a blush. So let's start off with the 2 eye products. As I said, I've got an eyeliner and a mascara here. We'll do eyeliner first, obviously. So this is what the packaging looks like. I do actually really like this packaging. It's quite simple but elegant at the same time. So it's like this. So just a black one there, and then oh, it's very smooth. That is really, really smooth. I do normally find a black a bit harsh on me, but nevertheless, we're going to try it. So I think all I'm going to do is just do a bit across the top of my lid. So I'm thinking if I just do a bit along the top and then wing it out a bit. So just start off by going on slightly messy to begin with. And then, as I say, I can use an angle brush just to kind of blend it and wing it out a bit. It is really smooth. It's very easy to use. You know, it glides on, as it says. I think it's called Glide. Yep, durable gliding eyeliner, and it definitely glides. So let's give that a blend. I'm just going to use this little pencil brush just to kind of blend it into my lash line a little bit first. Okay, that's worked pretty well. And then I'm just going to add a little bit more to this outer corner slightly. And I use this angled brush so we can wing it out a bit, which has worked really well actually. Very, very easy eyeliner to use. Yeah, I wish it was a brown, but you know, I'm not complaining. It is still really nice and I will still use it. I just don't normally go for black. But yeah, it's a great eyeliner. So then we'll go on with the mascara. So this one is the Prada Scope Lash Extending Volume Mascara. I think this one's black as well. Yeah, 01 Nero. Oh, this packaging's so nice. Look at this. It's this like textured. It feels, I don't know, I don't even know how to explain this, but it's like really textured. I'm sure you know, if you look at this, you'll know what I mean. A bit like, you know, the like the textured cups that you get, it feels like that. And then the logo on here is raised as well. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this wand. So it's like that, but then nothing on the other side, where it's got Prada written on the other side. So it is literally like a comb. Just give it a little wiggle and see what it's like. Apologies if you can hear my fan, by the way, in the background. I've tried to put it as far away as possible so that I'm hoping that the camera doesn't catch it, but I can't not have it on. It's so hot today. Oh, it's actually really nice for getting those like corner ones, like right on the outer corner, probably the middle one when I get there as well, the inner even when I get there as well. I don't actually feel like it really grips the lashes though, like a plastic one does, because this is like I think the actual, like the bristles themselves is a bit like, you know, like a bushy one is, but just on a shorter length. Yeah, it is easy to get those inner corner ones as well. So that's one coat of the mascara compared to none on this side. I'll just do this side to begin with, I think. So we'll do 2 in total. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's amazing. I much prefer, like the one I normally use at the moment anyway, is the Sky Tubes from Maybelline. Absolutely love that. It's because I prefer a plastic wand. I think it's the wand. It just didn't feel like it was really like separating the lashes. It's given me some length, but I wouldn't say, you know, it's like lash extending length. It just kind of, yeah, I don't know really. It's not my favourite. It does dry down quite quickly though. So we'll go on with a second coat now. Okay, so that's the second coat. I definitely feel like I've got more length now and volume as well. And it did seem to separate a bit better on the second coat. Yeah, it's a pretty good mascara, I would say. I still wouldn't say personally that it's worth the price tag, this one. There are better, more affordable mascaras out there. But, you know, it's nice. So next we have blush, and I have this one here. This is the Prada Touch Cream to Powder colour blush. I've got the shade Dahlia, or Dahlia. So I've already tested this actually in a short, I couldn't wait to get stuck in, what can I say? So I have actually, you know, dipped into it so it doesn't look quite the same, but I'll pop a little thing here or here and show you what it looks like before, you know, I've touch the texture, but before it kind of looked a bit like almost a bit velvety. Yeah, so really nice. It's a beautiful shade as well. I'll give it a quick swatch for you. So as you can see, it's like this. So it's very creamy and very, very pigmented. But how nice is this shade? I think that is absolutely stunning. The only thing I'll say about these is I get the shape of the pan. You know, it's the Prada logo, isn't it? But it is quite, can you see, this is quite a small brush and it is quite hard not to get it all around the edge. So, you know, it doesn't really bother me. I'll just wipe it afterwards. But if you like to keep it looking all sort of neat and tidy, then, you know, that is a little bit of a, not an issue, but just an observation. I do love a cream blush, and I like them when they are this kind of cream to powder, you know, when they dry down quite matte. And I will also say, I do feel like you need to dip into this sort of at least 2 times really. I'm just gonna build it up a little bit where I want to. In person, that's really noticeable, but I don't feel it is on camera. Maybe it's the side I'm doing, because I've got the window this side. I'll show you on this side as well. I just sometimes feel when it's the other side, you really don't see the product quite as well. Natural light does a lot, you know. So that's the first. You see, it gives a nice pinkiness, like a flushed sort of pinkiness. And then if you go in again and just build it up, for me it'll be like on this outer part here. Depends where you put your blush. I like to do it here because it gives me that little lift. And then you can build it up a bit. It is really pretty though. As I say, it's just, I find the first coat, the first layer, yeah, it's not quite as noticeable, but when you go in again with the second one, it's nice, and it gives like a really natural, I don't know if that's my foundation underneath or what, but it does give a natural kind of glow. So yeah, cream to powder, see, it does dry down quite matte, but it still looks really nice and natural, like skin-like. I like it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So very lastly, for lips, I have these 3 balms. So we'll take a look at them all. So I have Banana Yellow, which is the most popular one. I think this is the first one they brought out, you know. Or was it? Maybe the first viral one that they brought out. And they were selling them out to people, weren't they, with like bags of banana sweets and that. How beautiful is this? This is weighty. This is really nice quality. So yeah, we've got the Prada logo there on the front and the back as well. Also got the Prada logo on the top here in this chrome packaging, and then it's a bright banana yellow like this, and then we have the Prada logo on the actual lipstick, and this looks like the same as the mascara did. It doesn't smell like banana though. It smells actually quite fruity, as in a little bit citrusy, I think. Oh, it does remind me of something though. It's definitely not banana. So it's got a little triangle tip to it as well. So I don't think this is going to give off much colour. I think it's like a typical sort of lip balm. Or is it a... Oh! Can you see that? Wow! Look at that. That is stunning. I was not expecting that at all. I thought it was just going to be like a clear lip balm. I can't stop like showing that to the light. That is so pretty. It's a bit pinky. Maybe it's like a pH-y type situation, I'm not sure. Let's try it. It feels really, like that was so easy to glide on my hand as well. It's really moisturising. It feels so nice. Oh, this is definitely going to go in my handbag, because it is quite, you know, you don't have to be too precise with it either. It's one that you can just pick up and just put on even without a mirror. I mean, it doesn't look like that noticeable really, but it is nice, and it's got this really subtle sheen to it. Can you see that? Oh, I love it. Oh, I can't get over how nice that actually feels on the lips. That is beautiful, really nice. Okay, let's take that off and we'll try the others. Can you see on there? It almost looks a little bit peachy, so I don't know if it is a little bit like pH or not. So this one is in the shade White, and this one I believe is just like a kind of a clear lip balm. Same, oh no, slightly different packaging. We've got like a little rose gold bit around the middle here on this one. So this one is like this, so again the same, we've got the Prada logo there and then that kind of dotty look to it. This one smells a little bit almost like baby powder. I love that. I know a lot of people do actually. I've actually got a shampoo that I bought from a Korean shop that smells like baby powder and I love it. Yeah, it's got the same feel to it. I don't know, I feel like this one's a little bit more moisturising. Yeah, it's kind of like your typical lip balm, I would say, but it does have a really nice kind of glossy finish. These do feel really good quality, I'm not going to lie. I know it's just a lip balm, but they really do feel nice quality. I think, if I swatch that one, yeah, you can see it's not shimmery, it's just very glossy. But yeah, there's, you know, it's not got any colour to it, but it just gives that little bit of almost a wash of a sheen, if you know what I mean. Feels amazing though. The last one I have is Rosso, which is like a pinky red, same packaging as the white one, and then yeah, this one's more of a pinky red colour. Looks really nice. So yeah, can you see it's like that? So this is definitely more of like a lipstick slash balm combo. Oh, that's nice. That's a really nice shade actually. Yeah, that is lovely. I quite like these, you know, where it's a lip balm but then you have that bit of colour to them as well, especially when they've got quite a nice bit of pigment to them, because you're kind of getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the moisturisation of a lip balm, but you're also getting the effect of a lipstick at the same time. Yeah, I mean, most sort of glossier lipsticks, you get that, don't you? But some of them can be, on me anyway, they can be quite drying. So it's nice to know that this is essentially a balm. And then very lastly, we have one of the new glosses. So this is the Prada Reflection Glossy Liquid Balm. Oh, liquid balm. So I've got the shade Banana Yellow again. I wonder if it's got that shiny, beautiful, oh, look at this. It's almost like iridescent in the tube. That is so nice. So yeah, as I say, same as the Banana Balm. We've got silver and silver. Ooh, I don't know. I first off, I got a little bit of banana and I was like, oh, it smells like banana. I don't know if it does. I think it's the same as the balm. There might be a bit of banana in it though. I can definitely smell a little bit. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. See, that's got that peachy look to it as well. But this one I would say is a bit more peachy than the actual balm is. I love the doe foot on this as well, that triangular shape. That's really nice. And I think it has, I can't really see very well, but I think it's got a little bit of a dip in the top there. So it holds the product for you. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is beautiful. This is really nice. Yeah, you know I liked the balm before, like the colour. And yeah, this is... Oh, that doe foot makes it so easy to go around the Cupid's bow. This is like that, but more pigment. That literally feels like silk. Like, if I could describe this liquid balm, as they call it, it literally feels like silk. That is so smooth. No stickiness. See, I don't think the camera's going to catch that very well at all, which will be such a shame if it doesn't, because on the lips it looks so nice. It's got a little bit of a peachy tone, a little bit of a shimmer, but not being, you know, too much. And it feels incredible. Do you know what? That over the top of matte liquid lipstick would look absolutely stunning. I'm keeping this one on. It is beautiful. So there we go. There is my little review of this Prada makeup. And overall, Really nice, really nice. The only thing I will say that I don't think is worth the price tag is the mascara, for me anyway. I just feel, I think this is like nearly £40, and I just feel that there are a lot more affordable drugstore brands now that do probably better mascaras than this, to be honest with you. I wasn't so keen on the 1/2 thing as well. I mean, it looks fine, it looks okay, do you know what I mean? But you wouldn't look at my lashes and think, oh wow, she's got a £40 mascara on. The blush though, I do really like it. It is quite a subtle blush, but it is really nicely buildable at the same time, which is great. And I love this shade. I really do like this shade. All of the lip products are beautiful, really nice. I love the balms. The banana one is definitely my favourite, although the Rosso one I would say is one that I will reach for when, you know, I want a bit of colour on my lip. But my favourite has to be this liquid balm. It is so nice. I love the texture of it, how it feels on the lips. It feels super hydrating. Oh, the liner, I forgot to mention this. This is really nice actually. It's very smooth, it glides nicely, even for someone like myself that never wears eyeliner, well, very rarely. Because I'm not the best at it, to be honest with you. I feel like I found it really easy to use. So yeah, overall, I would say, you know, I'm really happy with these. As always, I will link the products in the description box below for you, along with any discount codes as well. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'd really appreciate it. It means the absolute world to me if you did enjoy watching this video, and you would like to see more content from me in the future, and you would like to subscribe to my channel. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye!